Hello, hello. Started a bit late. Should have started earlier, but overslept. It's like it's midweek. It's so rough because I have to work after this too. It's gonna be another short one today. All of my reverse 1999 streams have been short. It's just because I do them before work. So like I need to end before work starts. Oh well. In any case, we're here. There's the new event. There's Enigma there. So very happy about that. I'm not happy about the state of gaming right now though. It happened after the last stream because I streamed on Wednesday. And after that, PlayStation dropped their news that they're not making physical games after 2028. And as someone who mainly played on PS5, I was so pissed, and I still am, and I'm gonna be pissed forever. Gotta try and like pressure PlayStation to reverse their decision online as much as possible, because this is some bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna keep playing on PlayStation if that's the case. It's like I might as well invest in a PC and play on there, because you have more control over your files, and you can do a lot more on a PC. You can emulate if you want to. You can buy games from different sources. You can get better sales on Steam, because like PlayStation are, after going digital only, like, do you think they're gonna have like good sales? Like recently there has been like a few nice sales during the summer. I did actually buy a few games digitally on PlayStation in the last few months because the deals were good on the store, and because those were games that I did not want to own physically. They're games that are like kind of older, or I'm not particularly interested in them. I just want to check them out. And like Persona 4 Golden and the Thaumaturge I'm currently playing on PlayStation, and both of these I own digitally. Well, own, quote unquote. I have a license, whatever you call it. But that's because I was planning on getting Persona 4 Revival when it comes out, like physically. And I don't think I can find Persona 4 Golden, because like I can open up the store right now. Hold on. It's very simple, because I can just go on ozone.bg, ozone.bg, because this is the place where I buy all my games from, you know. Because I live in Bulgaria, I buy them from Bulgarian shops, and the biggest one is Ozone. And like if I Google Persona, or like I see the manga on there, I might buy the manga eventually. A lot of the manga in English is on there. But like in terms of the games, let's just click on video games for the search results. I can see Persona 4 Revival, a bunch of editions. I can see Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Tactica, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight is on there. Like those are all of the options. I think Reload is not even here anymore. It's like gone. Because that's what happens in like the big stores. Maybe if I look at a smaller store, but I don't know if we have any of these in Bulgaria. Maybe they might have it. But even Persona 3 Reload is not here. So like, yeah. The problem is with the availability. Like Persona 4 Golden or any of the other Persona 4 games are not available physically for me. So yeah, I bought Persona 4 Golden from the digital store. And like even on Steam it's pretty cheap. But if it had been in the store, I would have bought it physical. That's what I'm saying. Thaumaturge I just couldn't like couldn't buy it physically, didn't have the money at the time, and like I saw a good deal, and that's why I bought it digitally, because it was fine for me. For that game I could make an exception. But like for the games that are like truly my favorites, I want to have them physically. I have Persona games physically there. I have Spider-Man, I have the Souls games, I have Yakuza physically, I have a bunch of Tales games physically, like Tales of Xillia I bought physically to play. I bought Death Stranding a few months ago physically. Like Dynasty Warriors Origins I recently got physically. It's like the games that I really want to have, I will buy physically. And I want to keep doing that. But now PlayStation is trying to make that not happen. So it's like, what happens to all of the other shops like that resell games? What happens to you like giving the game to your friend so they can try it out? What happens to you being able to resell a game after you try it out? Because sometimes you buy a game and it's like, I'm not vibing with this, and you just resell it. And what, now you can't do that anymore because everything is digital? It's like so bad. And again, the problem is the market for PlayStation games, the shop is just gonna be theirs. So they're gonna be setting the prices. You've seen them try and set regional prices and stuff like differences, so you might not get the best deal possible compared to other people. It's like, it's just gonna be really bad for PlayStation games. Like on PC. Because some people are saying, you know, what's the difference now between PlayStation and PC? Why are you saying you're gonna go PC only instead of PlayStation when PC is also just digital? The difference is that you can do a lot more with the PC. If you put all the money, you know, towards getting a gaming PC, you can do a lot more on it. You can buy games from different places. It's not just PlayStation Store. It's like the biggest ones on PC are like Steam, GOG, GOG, I don't know how you pronounce it. Also like Epic Games, I'm pretty sure. There's a bunch of different stores, so you can get better offers on there. Steam has like a good refund policy. A lot of these, depending on where you get them from, they might not require internet connection all the time to play. It's like once you download the game on your PC, you can do whatever you want with the files. You can mod games. You can get special deals. Like, for example, there's a site that I sometimes go on to get special deals. It's called Fanatical. I managed to get like a pretty good fucking deal for like 2 Ace Attorney games on there. So like you can go on different sites like this even that resell keys, Steam keys, and you can get a good deal from them. It's like there's a lot of options on PC, but if you make PlayStation not support physical disc and be just digital only, then it's just the PlayStation Store and they can do whatever the fuck they want and give you like awful deals. That's why I'm not gonna be buying anything more from the PlayStation shop. And like on Wednesday I was first thinking, yeah, I'm never just giving PlayStation any of my money ever again, but like because I want to show them that I'm willing to buy physical, I might get some physical games, but probably less now. Like I was thinking of playing Wolverine come September. That was the idea. I was gonna get it, I was gonna stream it or record it at least. Now I'm not so sure about it. I think I'm just gonna play Fire Emblem in September. And hopefully I'm done with Persona 4 by then, you know. But yeah, I still want to achieve the thing that I was excited about. I was excited about having P5R and P3R and then P4R next to each other. Because I have the other 2 games physically on my shelf. And so I will be getting for PS5 at least Persona 4 Revival so I can complete my collection. So that's one game that I'll get physically. I might complete a few of my collections while we still have I mean the PlayStation game physical games that already exist are gonna still be here. So even after 2028 you can still buy them and just, you know, not get the PlayStation 6 because it's not even gonna have a disc drive anymore. But yeah, I'm so pissed. I'm so annoyed. Hopefully with the backlash they're gonna reverse that decision. But like, yeah, I'm gonna have to slowly migrate everything from PlayStation to PC. I'm already planning on getting like a Nintendo Switch 2 this month probably. So yeah, it's gonna be Nintendo Switch 2 and PC for me. Just actually gotta build a gaming PC or buy a pre-built one. And since I'm not that good with like understanding like video cards and like just PC technology in general, I might get a pre-built one. But I have time to think about it because I'm not gonna have that sort of money anytime soon. I have enough for a Switch 2, so I'm gonna get one. But a PC is gonna take a while. Until then, I'm stuck with this 6-year-old laptop. Like, I've never owned a gaming PC in my life. It's after becoming an adult, even as a teenager, I started getting a laptop so I can travel because I was studying like in a different city, and then to university I went to a different city than the city I was born in. So like having a laptop made sense so I can travel and take it with me everywhere. Now that I've settled in, I should build a gaming PC. But yeah, it's gonna take time. Anyway, I needed to vent at the start of this. I need to complain. I know that it's like even less time now for gaming. It's gonna be such a short stream, but that's fine. What we need to do now is we need to go here. Where's the say no? Anyway, also Recoleta is here, so I might go for her. Also, by the way, hold on. I might have bought the deluxe edition of this, so that I can get the outfit and like whatever extras they give me. I might have bought that. So like, as you can see, I have a good amount prepared here. 25 here. Let me check the record for the time limited banner. I did get Cacania relatively recently, so we don't have a guarantee, but we do have like at least one tempo here. So it's like, you know, less than 60 will be needed. There's a good chance to get Enigma. When was the soft PD? After 60 summons. So we have 10 already, and I have a good amount. The idea is to get Enigma and then maybe also get Recoleta. Anyway, we need to get started at pulling from him. Hopefully he arrives. I have a good amount of funds, I think. So chances are pretty good if you ask me. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? How is there immediately a 6-star? What? What? Hold on, hold on. Oh. Oh. Hey, it's Moldir.
It isn't easy for us to place our trust in one another.
Hold on, she's back?
But you have my word. I will not speak of this place to anyone, not even my father.
Your father is also here.
Remains strictly between you and
Your
me.
father is here as well. Oh my god, I almost have the full family. Okay. It just immediately 6-star. Okay, I'm not mad, because that means that I can get him for sure. I think I have enough pulls here. I think I have enough pulls. It's just... It's so funny. Sometimes they just immediately get on the first try a 6-star in this game. It's crazy. Okay, this is yellow. This one isn't it. This one is not it. Okay, hold on. Do another one. Come on. Come on. Moldir is crazy. I don't need any more beast ones though. You know what I need? I need mineral. I need mineral ones. That's why I need to roll for Recoleta, because I have so little attacking power with mineral characters. And she has a DPS, so I need to get her as well. So these two I'm gonna get. I mean, I have enough for how many? One is 1800. I have at least 10. So at least 100 pulls I have here. So I will be able to get him for sure. Is that it? Hold on, that's orange. Okay, that was fast. That was so fast. What the hell? Hello there. Oh my god.
No need for further introductions, Timekeeper. Now that I'm here, our cooperation is 200% confirmed.
200%.
I'd like to hear your plans so the LSCC can prepare their next steps.
Okay, I'm so happy. That happened so quick. That happened so quick. Oh my god, I need to get more copies of him if possible. But I also need Recoleta. Like, the first summon is only Uniok ×7, so... Have I gotten anything recently from here? Yes, a Cacania. Which was not the rate-up character, mind you. For that I got Tooth Fairy, which was. Cacania was not my rate-up character the last time, which means that I have a guarantee here. So I think I can get her pretty easily. So we're gonna get Recoleta here as well. Which is so fitting, because I just did the main story that she appears in. It's so fitting. It's just so good. I've had some good luck today, huh? Okay, that's not it. Do another tempo. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's not it, I think. God damn it. How are we doing on the funds? We're getting down, a bit too down for my liking. But I think it should be good. I think I had like a tempo already and did 3 more. So 1 or 2 more tempos. Okay. This one and then another one is my prediction. Yeah. Okay, now I think we're gonna get her. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, Recoleta. I could have been... If you came home earlier, I could have been spending all of this on Enigma instead. These ones don't update that quick, right? Damn. Because I do wonder now, am I close to a guaranteed? Because I'm not sure if I should be doing tempos. I have exactly enough for a tempo. Do I just go for it? I think I just go for it. And use up all of my funds. It's fine. Just come home, Recoleta. Come on. There we go. Let's go!
Fabuloso. Now I have an experience even more noteworthy than spending 2 weeks hiding out in a university bathroom.
What?
Being carried around in a suitcase.
Sure. I also have your outfit, by the way. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna apply it yet. Okay, so we got Recoleta. Willow. Was Willow like a poison? I need to build up a poison team. Okay. We have achieved our goals at the cost of absolutely all of our funds. But we did succeed.
Hey.
Like, I have this outfit for her. Which is pretty cute. Summon 50 times. Okay, we have 3 new characters. Like, unfortunately, Modir might not make the cut because I have so many beast characters. I have Igor, I have Marsha, I have Medicine Pocket, Gitian, Shaman. Tenant is like 5-star. So, but I have Centurion, I have Jay. What are you?
I'm sorry.
You have a portrait.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Recoleta.
Vertin abrió la puerta de golpe.
Vertin.
Llevaba una expresión que sugería que se había desconectado.
DPS
de la
ritual support.
realidad.
Oh, calm down. Be good.
It's you. My apologies, Timekeeper. It's hard to unlearn the reflexes of a soldier.
Is Modir like
Being caught
better?
off guard on the battlefield can have serious consequences.
Is Modir better than what I
But
have?
here, I will do my best to adapt to your hospitality.
Hold on, let me look at a tier list. For the characters that I just got. Hold on. Because Enigma is like an S plus in the tier list. It's like a survival intellect character. Where is Modir, for example? I'm pretty sure Recoleta is... Yeah, she's S rank damage dealer. She's like the best mineral damage dealer. And Miss Stranger is also there. Grace. So yeah, Recoleta, I absolutely needed her because she's like a top tier damage dealer for minerals. When I sorted by beasts, where is Modir? For example. Oh, she's only A+. She's worse than Getian, even. Yeah, I don't think I should be worrying about investing in her for now. Because I do have Getian already. He's not the best, but also he's an S-rank support. I don't know how he works. I do have some of this.
Is this a recent trend among the house guests?
Have some of this for him. Igor, why is Igor down to A+? He seems so good to me. Why is he so low? Broom is like top tier apparently. And Marsha is just very good. Oh well. In any case, what we were hoping for was this.
Take a seat as you like, but no touching of the files and drafts around you.
Let's
They
go.
may seem messy, but I assure you, they're all in their rightful place.
Okay, I don't have the stuff to level him up yet. But I will level him up. I need to get this for him. It's probably from the event. Yeah, at least we have him. Me saving up all this was worth it because I have Recoleta as well now. And I definitely needed her. I needed her so much because, like, I don't have a mineral damage dealer. Like, look at this. Hold on. My mineral characters. It's like just Robuska and Semmelweis. And everything else is like 5-star or less. So now at least we have Recoleta. I still need something else. Hold on, I'm opening up the tier list again. Before we get started, I need to look at everything. If I want to have a mineral team, Semmelweis is good support, Recoleta is good damage, or Robuska is good survival. When it comes to sub-carry, Sentinel and Cassandra are on there. Is Cassandra from, like, Assassin's Creed? The Assassin's Creed collab? In any case, it seems like Sentinel is a good option that I should go for. Or maybe I put something else in the teams whenever I make a mineral team. Where do I check my teams again? Oh, hello, thank you for the follow, Noir. I just got done summoning. We have Enigma.
Take a seat as you like.
So
No
happy.
touching of the files.
Where could I check the teams again so I can adjust them? Oh well. Maybe I just go in the... Welcome, thank you, thank you. It's time to get started on the event, I think.
The age of humans has come to an end.
Brand new event. So excited. It's fun to play, good to hear. Okay, Enigma, we can talk about this, hold on. I've been excited for Enigma for months.
And a long absence of an LSCC director. The Foundation is considering appointing a director of their own choosing.
Okay, these trailers are usually just big spoilers for like the event. I'm not sure if I should even watch it.
Adler already said
Hey, Ulrich.
that they're pressuring us for results.
I did hear the Foundation has been quite lively lately.
We just need to submit something that'll shut them up.
This team is so fun. Laplace is so fun.
Not just something. The pre-storm protocol. And soon.
But there are still some problems that haven't.
Their simulated data. Forget your humanitarian care.
Think about it.
How much the whole
clearly,
community was hoping for him? Yeah.
The pieces
I was
in
also
the toy
hoping for
box
him
are
when I
not
saw him in the main
objectively
story.
different from the real world
And then it happened a few months ago.
Is that the case this time as well? This is a simulation of the storm. Everything will reset.
Is that
Nothing will
his sister?
change.
If you've already concluded that this is
Oh, man.
meaningless, why did you return? Time waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually.
Wait, I also... Traitor!
I do feel so bad for what happened to his sister as well.
Du kannst das Arcanum nicht
Back
begreifen.
in Vienna.
Du kannst diese Tür nicht öffnen.
None of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying you're going in alone?
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the
Ooh.
universe.
The visuals are so good.
Adler, just by observing it, you have become a new influencing factor on the core.
No matter what you see, don't approach it. We mustn't.
Ooh.
Every puzzle has a solution. And the world is just another crossword.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be just such a good event. This looks so good. The last one was pretty okay, but it wasn't my favorite. This one is looking to be so good. Reverse has a really great track for Astawan's story. How much you're left in the dark on who becomes playable or not. Yeah. I mean, Enigma was like my top one that I wanted to be playable. After that, I don't know who else do I want to be playable. Like Madam Z? I don't know. Hello? Hello, Domenico. Welcome to the stream. About to get started on the event. What are the other stuff here? It's just the typical stuff. Mains bulletin. Ooh. I need to play this later as well. And thank you for the follow, Domenico. Okay. Starting off in Laplace, I think. Then Canny Green. Let's just get started. Focus flashbacks. Yeah, we need to learn more about Enigma's backstory there as well. Here we go. A silent afternoon. Enigma sits in his desk trying to picture a field of glass. Something else always pushes its way in. Something bitter. Something that tastes of rust. After several failed attempts, pulls open the drawer and looks at what's inside. A pistol. Oh! Oh no. Enigma!
Hoffmann.
Says the name quietly.
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt
Why do we have
haben.
to start like this?
Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben? Ich möchte es selbst überprüfen.
No. Okay, why are we starting like this? This patch plays very differently without the context. I mean, I don't know if I'm missing something from the main story. I'm not fully up to date, but I have played at least Vienna.
Never afraid of sacrifice, she followed her own path, and her fearlessness
Marcus?
and perseverance ultimately.
Miss Marcus.
Yeah, it is Marcus.
Oh, you've arrived.
The young investigator lowers her head. A moment later, she manages a slightly easier expression.
It's good to see you, Miss Semmelweis.
Hey, Semmelweis is back. Semmelweis glances at the papers in Marcus' hand. They're crumpled and near where the ink has smeared, new letters have been neatly filled in.
Relax.
Oh boy.
Everything will go smoothly. Where are the others?
The Foundation's memorial ceremony
Surprised that
has
X
already
hasn't
ended.
gotten a euphoria. Yeah, he's such an
was
old character.
Solemn.
Might need a buff.
Almost everyone came to express their condolences. They just all had to get back to their work.
Well, at least this cemetery will always remain open. I was more so wondering about those colleagues you're familiar with. Miss Kakanya, for example.
Alia mentioned.
I thought she'd be accompanying you.
She had to go through a few more rounds of inquiries, so she couldn't make it. She did send a bouquet of flowers, though. It was just like the one
This is
you
an
brought.
anniversary.
A beautifully arranged bouquet of white chrysanthemums.
Hard to know when this takes place. Semmelweis nods and surveys the figures scattered around them.
And
Could be the
Enigma?
funeral.
Where's he gone off to? Weren't they each other's only family? I heard he was the one who pushed for the Hoffman Knot name. Rather admirable, if you ask
This
me.
does sound like it's immediately after.
But now, at that very sister's funeral, our Mr. Adler is nowhere to be found.
A few days ago, Mr. Enigma helped me sort through Madame Hoffman's possessions. Then he left all in a hurry. Later, I received word from Laplace that he'd
Oh,
barred
man.
the door to his office.
Oh man.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
So
bad.
he's chosen escapism then.
That's bad based on what we saw. Conversation ends there. See, the two of them and the rest gather here a little more than acquaintances to one another. Familiar only in their mourning. At last Marcus speaks again.
There was a mailing list among Madame Hoffman's possessions.
It's a continuation to chapter 7. Okay, well I've
On
played that
returning to
at
Vienna,
least, so that's good.
She asked me a question.
I just finished chapter like
hoping I could
9,
read its
yeah.
answer.
Just finished that a few days ago.
What is the best way for someone to defend themselves if they cannot use arcane skills?
I read the answer
Mhm.
she expected. She asked because she was preparing a gift.
Words fly out of her like fired bullets. What a rare thing, the chance to ease unbearable grief simply by sharing it.
Mr. Enigma packed the list, her documents, her ID badge, and her diary into a box. Madame Hoffman's entire life reduced to a tiny box. Then he stopped and he asked me,
Where do you think Greta has gone?
And we're starting off so heavy, this event.
where has she gone? Heaven? Hell? Has the storm washed them away too? Those who aren't lost to the storm, where do they go? Will I see her again someday? Will all of us, any of us, see her again? If only I'd known earlier that the gift she was preparing was a birthday present for him, then instead
Oh man.
of taking care of me and celebrating my first day as a Foundation investigator, she could have... If only my arcane skill were more useful. If only I'd read what would happen on that stage. If only the future were written out as words on a page.
Semmelweis says nothing. Shomi raises her hand gently. But before that touch can reach her, Marcus draws a deep breath and forces her what-ifs back down. There is nowhere to turn for answers, no point in blaming herself. What's done is done.
I told him I hoped Madame Hoffman had gone somewhere with no storm and started a new life, even if that means I'll never see her again. In the end, he said he needed to think about my answer. He hasn't left his room since. I can understand that. I don't want to be here either. But I have to. Because I want people to know that they don't need to worry about me anymore. Escapism is a natural reaction to grief. Just because you don't want to face it doesn't mean you're heartless. Don't you think?
Yeah, everyone mourns differently. She waits almost stubbornly for an answer. Semmelweis glances towards the distant grave and smiles softly.
Look at you saying all that without stammering. You see? There's no need to worry.
Do you know each other?
Huh?
I don't remember.
Sorry. I shouldn't have suddenly...
No, you're right. Everyone handles grief
Yeah.
differently. Let's go. I'd like to hear how your training is going. I'm sure Greta would be proud of how much her little apprentice has grown.
All right, Miss Semmelweis.
She nods solemnly. They pass through the gathering crowd and stand before the grave. She gazes at the small box in the hall. Everything suddenly feels unreal. She desperately wishes it were unreal, just some nightmare her mind conjured under pressure. But every book has an end. It's time to turn the page.
Madame Hoffman was an exemplary Foundation investigator, a dependable teammate, and my dearest mentor. She never cowered in the face of sacrifice.
Marcus has really evolved from before. I was just thinking how it's crazy that this isn't like released right after chapter 7. It's been a while since then.
Until the end.
So many patches since then.
Pursuing the truth with a resolute heart. And ultimately, it was her fearlessness and perseverance that brought us the knot that allows us to cross the storm.
That's why I have to cherish every chance to keep the story going.
None more than myself. She gave me the courage to leave the Flennon Isles, allowing me to witness and read so many new things. So, standing here, I vow to continue to seek what she sought, what we all seek, a world after 1999.
Because I want to see the world you believed in.
I will persevere as she did. I I will keep reading, keep writing, record every experience, every feeling. I will never forget what you've done for us. For me.
What if this scene was at the end of chapter 7? That would have fit so well as like an ending there. Wow. Ooh, that's such a heavy start. And now part 2, the spiral. Okay, Laplace hallway. We're back.
Damn it, are you blind?
Medicine pocket.
Honestly, is there no code of conduct among you people? You're the one barreling down the hall. Hold on. You're...
After spotting the bite mark covered ID badge, he wisely swallows his words.
Researcher medicine pocket?
Just a ball of insanity.
Looks like even the little minions at the Foundation have heard of me. I'm rushing to get a sample right now. If you're here for Ulrich, try that lab over there. If you're here for Enigma, check his office. If you're here for me, get lost. Better luck next time.
They glance past the staff member, interest suddenly peaked.
Oh, wait. Let me guess. You suits can't take it anymore, so you're gonna shove a new director on us, right? Or maybe one of the oh-so-generous higher-ups has finally approved our
The director
application
situation
for a
in
new
Laplace is
lab?
crazy
Or
after
maybe
Lucy
you're
left.
here to command us
It's just
very
Enigma, I think.
obedient researchers to
But this
fix
is
you up
before
an
they
art?
decided, maybe.
You know, like Noah? Well, here's an idea. How about you shelve all that and let us get back to our research on edible procrasma extract? At
What?
worst, we'll get a taste of something sweet.
They're just saying stuff. A staff member gives an awkward wave and quickens his pace, hoping to get out of this predicament as soon as possible.
That's a topic that requires a rigorous approval process and oversight from... It's not within my power to decide. I need to deliver these files to Mr. Enigma immediately. I won't take up any more of your time.
Okay. They toss a small metal tube to the flustered staff member. What the hell?
Give him this and make sure he eats it. My application's been sitting on his desk for 30 hours. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get through to him is if he experiences it for himself. If there's an emergency, just press the button on the wall, not the red one.
Not the red one. What the hell is this? A mysterious vial. They disappear around the next corner. Staff member is left with nothing but a closed door in the distance.
I see. You can follow the proper procedures to file a complaint against Researcher Medicine Pocket.
He tosses the metal tube to one side and grabs something off his desk. Crumpled ball of paper drops neatly into the waste basket by the staff member's feet.
The application has already been reviewed. The ever-generous assessor that I am. As for your request, based on the progress of our other projects, you can expect a response in about 69 business days.
Nice.
This is an urgent matter, sir.
I understand completely. It's a pity for us both that Laplace isn't a wish-granting machine. If it truly is as urgent as you say, put the documents on the pile to your left.
Everyone
Sure not to touch
in
anything
Laplace
else.
is so funny.
Then when's the earliest?
52 business days.
2 business days.
In principle, my department only accepts research assignments pertaining to the storm, and only the final results are delivered to us. The calculations and sample analyses
God.
you need will be handed
Even the
off
most
to other
recent
teams.
addition
But
to
it's not
Laplace,
like we have
it's just
spare
a guy
researchers
with
just
the head of
moseying
a
around.
crow, a raven.
And Laplace isn't
It's
the
so
Foundation's
insane.
personal
Everyone is so
calculator.
interesting in Laplace.
If you have any objections or extenuating circumstances, you can take it up with our director.
You don't have a director right now.
But of course, the position's still empty. I'm only standing in to manage the documents and affairs no one else
I
cares
think you're
to
gonna
deal
be
with.
standing in for a while.
Looks like it'll be a tough job to find you a team. Close the door on your way out.
We're surprised the staff member doesn't argue, but he doesn't budge either.
You can move your own legs without your boss's orders, can't you? Get out.
I'm glad to see you're still full of vigor, Adler.
Oh. His head snaps up in surprise as a familiar figure steps inside. Seeing who it is, he finally sets down his pen.
Ah, if it isn't my old friend. What are you fetching for Constantine this time? I trust the last report you snatched was to your satisfaction. If anything else in these stacks of scrap paper strikes your fancy, then by all means, help yourself.
He extends an arm and pats the mountain of files beside him.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, it's Madam Z.
Though I'll be sure to visit again should the need arise.
There's one character that I'm sure a lot of people want to have be playable.
To Field Agent Rashes, I'd like you to confirm. Mr. Ulrich and Miss Simone have cleared a 15-minute block in their schedules. You'll find them in meeting room number 3.
Very well.
Door closes.
You knew of Miss Simone's return today. Most assume
Keep forgetting that Z's former Laplace. Me too.
Lucy.
I'm not sure if I knew that. She's like
Looks like the Foundation
she's like a
keeps
top
as
manager,
close an
like
eye on Laplace as they do on Manus Vindictae.
The Foundation, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen her much recently in the main story. I think in chapter 11 I'm gonna see more of her. But I still haven't started on chapter 10.
So the former does have the small advantage of providing a handy little
You need to see what happens in Antarctica because I haven't played that one yet, but I keep hearing it being referenced in other events.
Every researcher wants an independent, undisturbed laboratory. A simple wish in theory, but difficult to implement in practice.
I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to lecture me. What's the matter?
What is the matter?
I trust Ulrich has told you what transpired in Antarctica.
Again, I haven't played that yet.
We received reports from a field agent squads and investigators.
So it's not immediately after then. Because maybe the first scene was. This is later, maybe.
To the year 1920.
It says after Antarctica.
War that should no longer exist.
1920 is after Antarctica.
Is hardly a perfect formula, and historical records often contain inaccuracies. Even
the Antarctica chapter is the next thing that I have in the main story. I just haven't played it. I finished the Panopticon prison just a few days ago.
Should come as no surprise to you.
Takes the stack of reports, nonetheless. As he flips through its pages, his expression grows serious.
An error of this magnitude doesn't follow any of our current models. This flood has destroyed at least 2/3 of all our prior findings.
Oof.
Since the beginning, we've diligently tracked the occurrence frequency of the storm. We've also long gotten used to it, abandoning any semblance of a pattern.
It doesn't have a pattern because Manus keeps affecting it.
Because those who haven't gotten used to it are no longer with us.
Scornful laugh.
It's never easy to have your world turned upside down, for anyone. It's overwhelming at first, but the more you see it happen, the easier it is to accept. Of course, some still have their objections. There have been countless debates on whether we should prepare for war.
Laplace is not an arsenal.
Our more radical members believe that, since research on the storm will continue to be lost, we should divert our resources elsewhere. The LSCC has been without a director for a long time, and the Arcanocentric Society Institutum Laurent has gone unchecked. There is reason to believe that this has impacted Laplace's research efficiency.
Institutum Warrants. I just saw her in the previous event. Warrants Butterfly.
To ensure our collaboration with Laplace continues to yield valuable results, the Foundation plans to dispatch a director of their own choosing.
Oof.
Absolutely not.
Oof, no way. His clenched fist never comes down on the desk. He stifles his anger. Rage won't help him now.
I don't agree with the sentiment, nor do I believe the Foundation should assume complete control of Laplace.
That's the last thing that I want, for Laplace to not be independent.
The reality is that, besides some perfect directing machine, the members will be the most easily persuaded if we appoint a human as director.
I mean, yeah, Enigma
Which
works.
is why I've come to you today. If, under your leadership, Laplace can produce a persuasive new discovery during this tumultuous period, it would help my
Was
cause
that what Warren's Butterfly was doing in the other event? Because she
no
was
matter what,
looking for
I'll
something.
continue to express my support for Laplace's independence to the Foundation.
Like, she was doing stuff in Mexico in the last event. They worked together a long time ago, if only briefly.
What exactly are you hoping to achieve with all this politicking? For Laplace to align itself with a foundation? Or with yourself? You don't seriously expect a group of scientists to spend their time strategizing these things like some kind of warlords pushing clay figurines around a sand table, do you?
Ramsey doesn't answer directly.
I'd like you to continue your research on the toy box sent by Musi-3. Investigate
Toy
the source
box?
of its power and use its simulations to
Muse 3, was that like the
producing a
the little
final
minigames?
Freestone protocol will refute the
Weren't
accusations that the
Freestone
LSCC
protocol-
lacks risk management policies. And the core of the toy box may just provide
These
the
are
new
all
results
outside
you
of the
need.
main story. These are like side activities.
I
like
see your reasoning.
minigames
But
and
why
stuff.
are you telling me this? Surely you aren't offering your help simply out of the goodness of your heart. What exactly are your feelings toward Laplace nowadays? Nostalgia? Or some kind of scientific idealism?
Ramsey pauses, then she brings up that old often discussed topic.
I still believe we can reach the final theory. Something all-encompassing that unifies the entire universe.
The theory of everything. Let's fucking go. Enigma falters, then lets out a sigh.
Well, in that, we've just been going in circles. In a decade, all we've managed is to return to the 11th dimension.
Sorry, what? Just
But
that.
that doesn't mean all our past efforts have been meaningless.
It's just the 11th dimension. Her eyes is cutting the conversation short.
Timekeeper hopes to understand the situation outside as soon as possible. Once you've arrived at a conclusion, please contact me immediately.
The door closes again. Ramsey stands in the corridor, gazing up at the unfamiliar silver-white building.
Can a scientist become a politician?
No? I don't know. He posed it like such an important question. Usually like a bad idea, I think. Okay, what do we have here? During her university days, not even the grand unified theory could predict that a graduate would become a politician. Reminisce. String theory. Oh, we're doing quantum theory and like the theory of everything, huh? A philosopher from your homeland once said, if we take a foot-long stick and cut it in half each day, we'll never reach its end. No, I'm not here to discuss calculus. I'd like to ask you this. Do you think a stick can truly be divided forever? If you reach a point where it can no longer be halved, what remains? The quarks are like the smallest elements in the universe, I think, if I remember correctly. You might say it's some fundamental particle, but is that clicking on like keyboard? No, typewriter. You might say it's just some fundamental particle, but in my class the correct answer is a string. Okay, I don't know much about string theory. Nature's most basic unit is not a particle, but an incredibly tiny string. Divide a stick to its limit and you'll find a string. Divide gold down to its limit, you also find a string. Even the base unit of gravity should be a string. The entire world is made of strings vibrating at different frequencies in unseen higher dimensions. They may seem insignificant, but they're everywhere. Some pragmatists may laugh at you for taking this class. Why deal with a fantastical theory that has no experimental proof? I'm a human, but you're an arcanist. I hope you understand my pursuit of a perfect concept, Miss Zhang. What's Zhang? Can't remember. Not sure if I get it. Okay, we're doing some quantum theory stuff in this one. It's like the previous main chapter that I played with the Panopticon. That referenced so much sociology, Latin American literature, and Foucault, the French philosopher. There's always so many references to stuff. It's amazing. The answer at the bottom.
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe.
That makes me think of the Aryan album, Theory of Everything, which I love. Lines form a framework, waiting for one letter to anchor the answer.
Like
a crossword.
Follow the clues.
Oh. Oh, he's sleeping.
Verdammt.
Okay, we're doing a lot of crossword imagery. A lot of crossword imagery. He shakes his head and fixes his gaze on the jumbled grid lines covering his desk. Pushing the papers and files aside, he turns on the screen. 3 p.m.
It's only been 6 hours. Looks like the little biter's actually done some work in between destroying public property. Side effects have certainly lessened. Did I throw away the instruction manual? What did it say?
It's so chaotic in Laplace.
Mind. The little side effects have already been eliminated.
I mean, that's good.
The other symptoms don't matter.
Don't mind the explosive diarrhea side effect. He rummages under the papers for the metal tube and tips 2 colorful candies into his palm. Oh, that's the thing.
This helps.
Medicine
Toybox
Pocket
research,
gave this.
The timekeeper's request, new results,
Toy box.
and Lorenz.
Lorenz.
As always, problems rarely come alone. But the more problems there are, the closer we are to the solution.
Oh.
We need to stop
let's
creating
go.
more problems.
Hold on. He really just said the more problems there, closer we are to the solution. Ulrich's immediately no. Ulrich slams his fist down on the desk in an attempt to end the chaotic discussion spiraling before him. Unfortunately, in Laplace, shouting only invites a louder rebuttal.
Then get rid of the approval system so we can all work in peace for a couple weeks.
Beautiful.
You know, spend our time actually experimenting instead of writing damn reports.
Bureaucracy dampens innovation.
That's our problem. I'm telling you, even if Enigma locked himself in that room for the next decade, he wouldn't get through them all.
Get an assistant for Enigma or something. That's an option. Just get him a vice director or whatever.
For now, and the communication problems it caused have also disappeared. But we need to come up with a way to prevent any similar incidents in the future.
Look at this toy box.
And it's crucial we figure out how it had such a widespread effect. We can't risk almost all of Laplace speaking inside.
Oh, that thing. That did happen before.
I, for one, believe it's related to the storm syndrome. But our research progress has been far too slow.
I tend to ignore the extra game modes so often, so I miss out on some of these stuff.
Interfered with our work, right?
I know there's one for Semmelweis again.
Well, let me make this clear.
So weird that her story is like a different optional game mode.
It's not gonna stop me from doing what I want.
Medicine Pocket mimics Ulrich Stone, drawing out the words.
Those emergency handbooks are only filling that tank of yours with useless garbage data. Whatever happens, my advice is the same. Mind your own business and let us fend for ourselves.
Huh. Sounds like you've gotten over accidentally ordering Critter
It's a bit. What is her deal? I haven't seen her event yet.
Difficult to decipher
the event where they introduce her.
And no, we can't just
Tetris-based language.
Medicine Pocket. As I said before, it cannot be destroyed through arcane or scientific means. You should know when to quit.
Blow it up? Absolutely not.
I need all of these characters in my suitcase.
Adler already notified us that the Foundation
I need
is pressuring
Ulrich.
us to deliver persuasive research results.
I don't have him.
This
I have
isn't
Medicine
the first
Pocket and
time
now
they've
Enigma.
used our
And
laissez-faire
X, I guess, if he
attitude as an
counts.
excuse to attack Laplace. We need to use the toy box's simulations to create a reliable emergency protocol.
All right.
Okay, I get you. We just need to submit something that'll shut them up. So why don't you round up everyone who's been wasting research materials, hand them all Lorentz ID badges, and turn them over?
I did hear the Foundation has been quite lively lately. As crowded and chaotic as the crystal structure of Austenite, supposedly.
Oh. What keeps happening? Ulrich is clearly trying his best to hold it together. Eventually, the tremor in his voice module settles. Calm down.
That's quite enough. Now, if you'd please return to today's topic. Researcher Pointer, Researcher X. How are the results of your data analysis?
Researcher X, okay. He's here. And Pointer? The two researchers have long grown accustomed to the lab's clamor. They know silence is the best way to keep out of it. Pointer pushes a stack of files towards Ulrich.
Here's my section.
Pointer, oh, you look
I've
like an
included
NPC.
A summary
Okay.
for the Timekeeper's perusal.
You don't look playable at all.
In simple terms, the flood has altered the characteristics of the storm. The vast majority of our past data has
Yeah, the
been
flood.
rendered
What the
useless.
fuck happened in
Our
Antarctica?
most
That's
reliable
different.
models require multiple rounds of verification. Therefore, our current conclusions are for reference only.
Once I finish this, I need to play chapter 10.
This should be plenty.
It's like
I'm confident we'll
the
adapt to
most
these
excited I've been
conditions
for a
very
part of the
soon.
main story for a while. I mean, the conclusion of all the Vienna and Island stuff in chapter 7, I guess.
Have we made any discoveries regarding
Was
the arcane
so big.
fluctuations emanating from the toy box?
If we're only
Regulus
looking
is
at
also
the
in the past,
numbers,
yeah.
The magnitude of these arcane fluctuations far exceeds normal
But I
levels.
never see her do actual science stuff.
I also consulted all the arcanists I know with arcane
I don't see
skills
her be a
related to
part of this
language,
meeting.
words, or sound. None of them could find any man-made traces in the fluctuations. I have two hypotheses. One, this toy box is a naturally occurring arcane object. And two, its core
What the
holds
hell
a
is this
power
toy
beyond
box?
most arcanists' comprehension.
What the hell is the toy box? Pauses, hesitation, perhaps.
I also have a personal theory. Mr.
Oh,
Ludwig's
Ludwig.
arcane fluctuations.
The Raven guy. Oh. Uh-oh. The meeting room door is thrown open, slamming it against the wall. Everyone turns towards the figure that just burst in. What?
Mr. Enigma.
What?
Doors unlocked.
Did we just go in a flashback? The visitor pushes the door open and
I
enters.
already reviewed your application last Wednesday, X. And you and Hisabeth can stop submitting those clinical trial applications for Medicine Pocket's project.
Oh, I have a friend.
Regulus is not an option either. There isn't a hair on her body that doesn't scream Arcanist. I will handle this myself. After all, I was the one who questioned Medicine Pocket on the possibility of resuming research on the topic in the first place.
It's a compelling research direction. An antidote for Procrasma extract suitable for human consumption, and a universally applicable edible extract with energizing effects.
Delivers the long string of terms with neither a stumble nor a pause, as if reciting from a script. Yeah, that was too many
There's
scientific
no need
terms.
for you to worry. I read the project proposal. Medicine Pocket already consulted me on a few issues.
I remember
The
using
proposal
X
was supposed to
at
be
the start of the
confidential.
game. Like when it first
Never
launched.
mind. But we need to act like this research topic doesn't exist
And then I
until
got
it yields some
6-star
results.
characters.
You are all pure-blood arcanists. You have a natural tolerance for Procrasma extract. But it's simply too dangerous to move straight onto pure-blood humans. Well, I suppose it's about time my quarter arcanist blood came in handy.
Quarter arcanist. You're gonna
I
test
understand, Mr.
you
Enigma.
test it on yourself.
I have no intention, nor the power, mind you, to interfere with anyone's decision. But I did receive a document I think you should see.
Of course you did. There's always more.
It's about the language disorder caused by the toy box's malfunction. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Although the world outside has returned to normal, a lot of curious occurrences have appeared in the toy box.
Yeah.
Allegedly, the behavior of its inhabitants has become increasingly formulaic and unified.
I need to play more of that game mode,
Of course,
because I haven't
these
seen
are
that
Mr.
much of it.
Ulrich's words. I haven't seen it for myself. The specifics are on top.
But I don't know, I feel like gacha games always try
I read the
to
whole thing. It's
get you to play all sorts of side
exhaustive
content in the game that doesn't
Should be more than enough to submit to the Foundation.
that doesn't add much, I think, to the game, but
Ulrich
maybe in
isn't
this case
convinced
it
it's
does.
persuasive enough, so he hasn't turned it in. We all know how easy it is to fall down a research rabbit
I'm just
hole.
skeptical of
He
extra
needs
modes in
someone on
gacha
the
games in
outside
general.
to step in and make a decision. At least,
It's like
that's what
in
I
Wuthering Waves, just go to the tower. It's like, no.
There's also the small matter of a waveform contaminating the toy box's arcane fluctuations. A waveform extremely similar to that of our dear Mr.
Waveform?
Raven.
Similar to Raven?
I've compared it. It's distinctly different from the other simulation data.
X delivers the last of his prepared lines. With that, the butterfly has flapped its wings. You're making a butterfly effect reference?
Ulrich. Ulrich!
Oh!
I'm trying to return this copy of your report that you forgot.
Damn. He's here to argue. Typical. Oh, it ended. I gotta see what they argue about next part. We unlocked a bunch of stuff though. Hold on. There's something about the toy box here. Yeah, it's this thing. It's like mini games and stuff. Read before opening. Swear you're more than 6 years old. Or at least no longer have the habit of putting toys in your mouth. Place the toy box upright on a firm surface. Make sure no cats are around. Those are instructions. Must say 3 reserves the right to final interpretation of this product. The internet is less reliable than you think, especially these days. Anonymous number 0000001. I formatted the servers. Uh-oh. The 4chan board. Language disorder badly damaged our servers. Much of our historical data was corrupted into garbled text and couldn't be recovered. There was nothing I could do except format the servers. So this is what wanting to turn back time feels like. I almost want to join Manus. Whatever, a whole year's worth of my experimental data got turned into gibberish. How could things get any worse? Become an enigma. What if we throw all the servers into the storm? How likely are we to get a server from before the language disorder? In this case, it makes sense to do some of the side content since it references most of the main story. That's crazy because I have experience from other gacha games so much, and I'm almost always feel like it's just a waste of my time in other gacha games, which is why I struggle to make myself play this type of content in this one as well. It's like the Pre-Storm Protocol is another game mode that I haven't played much, because I tell myself, oh, it's side content, so I don't really need to touch that. I've just gotten so used from ignoring it in other gacha games. Hexadecimal John Tutter's already enough trouble. I heard she spoke almost only English the whole time during the language disorder. That's so funny. But yeah, there's so many things. Like, if I go here, it's like, what is all of this? Like, this is for Semmelweis. I haven't played it that much. It's just a whole lot of stuff. This one is just fights. It's fine. And this one is just fights. But like, gacha games have so many of these that like I cannot keep up with all of them. That's just how it is. Like this, I played it once or twice, for example. It's just a lot. Pre-Storm Protocol gameplay is fun since you can break the 4-party limit in it. Yeah, but it's just like a roguelike thing, right? It's like, it's side content, and it's hard for me to get excited for it, because I do prefer to focus on the main story. Because gacha games, it feels like they're just trying to scam you into playing the game every day by introducing a bunch of side content like that. And like I've played gacha games for so many years that I'm starting to get annoyed with them. So, for a large part, so I stopped playing a lot of like the Hoyu games and the Wuthering Waves. I stopped all of that. I just play stuff like this right now. That's like genuinely interesting on its own. Well, let's see the next part here. Like, it has to be an interesting main story for it to hook me. Okay, we're in the toy box now. A professional expedition team of 1 investigator and 2 researchers searches through the woods.
More and more critters
like
since
Marcus?
we entered this forest.
At least we didn't come here for nothing.
Oh, hello.
Hey Ulrich, don't forget our loot.
His fellow researcher stares at him incredulously.
Adler, are you seriously calling these supplies loot?
It's a game.
I didn't expect you, of all people, to start indulging in roleplay.
I don't know what you're talking about. And you can save your energy for the journey. We still have a long way ahead of us.
Sensing another argument brewing, Marcus cuts in.
Mr. Ulrich, perhaps we should hurry.
Be a mediator. Come on, Marcus.
So we can get there before the language disorder spreads to all of Laplace.
Ah, good. At least someone in our party can put together a rational thought.
According to Muse's map, we still have 7 kilometers until we reach the toy box's depths. If we
7
cross
kilometers.
this territory, we'll save a third of the time it would take to go around.
Suddenly a strange noise interrupts her.
No. It's an arcanist using critter speech.
Oh.
Looks like another piece afflicted with the language disorder.
Marcus stares at the arcanist and frowns.
We're too far away.
They're showing us
we got what
stuff
he's trying
from
to say.
exploring the toy box.
Let's get closer. I may be able to read some useful information.
Interesting that Marcus is here.
All right, allow me.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Just put Knight here.
Someone's sword hath not.
A flute's all I need.
His trumpets sound.
Had problem with Hoyoverse games that I quit after playing 15 minutes. Yeah. It's just the amount of grinding that you need to do for your dailies in such a game is a lot as well.
The investiture can be simplified.
Good thing about Reverse is like if you don't have time to play that day, you can log in for like 5 minutes to do the dailies and log out. And it's like all of these 3D games like Genshin and stuff, they take so long. Like Arknight's Enfield as well was like you have to log in for like half an hour to do your dailies. I tried to replay HSR when you have my account there. HSR was pretty fun for a while, at least it's like turn-based combat. And it's like... I burnt out when I tried to summon Firefly, and after I summoned Firefly, that made the main game very easy. And like, I just got bored eventually. The track ends with a tall building peeking out from behind the trees.
Goodness,
Beyond the
this
trees
really was a
even.
shortcut.
Nimic glances at her. Marcus is excitedly checking what's ahead. Far cry from the head-down figure he remembers. Yes, the spitting image of a brave investigator, mountaineer.
I'm very grateful for your
Marcus
help,
is very
Marcus.
excited.
I wager we'd still be running in circles if you weren't here.
Indeed. If we can maintain this rate of progress, we'll be submitting an up-to-standard pre-storm protocol very, very soon.
Okay. Are we back in the present now?
Ulrich, why
There we
didn't
go.
you submit this copy of the pre-storm protocol?
Okay, we're back in the present.
Half-finished products have no place in a conference, Adler.
Faced with the substitute director's aggressive interrogation, Ulrich calmly watches as the file is slammed into the desk.
It simply isn't persuasive enough. The toy box's storm simulation still poses some problems that require solving.
Storm simulation in the toy box, right.
Am I hearing this right, Blob for Brains? You're telling me you've already finished the damn thing, but you thought you'd play us all for laughs for a while? Ugh, just turn it in, damn it! Shut those checkered chumps up!
As I said, there are still some problems that haven't...
Ulrich, you are slipping into the mindset of a creator.
Wow.
They're simulated data. There's no need for your humanitarian care.
And your biases are showing, Adler. As you'll recall from your encounters with the many familiar faces in the toy box, the pieces there are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
Are you arguing that they're real? The simulations in the toy box? Familiar faces. No, none of this is real.
They are just pieces of data.
Ah.
Parts of a simulation.
Curious.
You shut yourself in your labs, in the toy box, calculating all day. And for what? If you all keep playing delusional genius, and continue to ignore the problems Laplace is facing, soon it will be out of our hands. This isn't the toy box. There are no resets.
A brief silence falls over the meeting room. Then the researchers catch on to a certain keyword.
It's true, Adler. With every new era brought by the storm, the Foundation has only tightened their policies, perhaps to an extreme.
Yeah?
However, they need Laplace's research results. They need our innovation, our inventions. The Foundation doesn't view us as an enemy.
Exactly. I seriously don't get you guys. It's not like it'll affect us, so quit wasting our time with all these meetings. So what if Laplace loses its independence?
It might be bad, honestly.
Adler, we can't properly discuss the issue if you don't explain what's making you so apprehensive.
Enigma's mouth opens. Habitual scoff slips out before any words can.
If the Foundation passes their storm personnel reform, do you really think you'll be able to continue your research freely? Laplace is this close to being completely subsumed by the Foundation. When that happens, where do you think our inventions are going to be used?
In war?
Don't tell me that none of you have ever considered.
Trying to fight Manus?
Ooh la la. No wonder they called you
Ooh la
Enigma.
la.
If you've got some insider information, just tell us already.
Ooh la la is crazy. The substitute director draws a deep breath. We're going in flashbacks again.
Adler Hoffman.
Oh my god.
You've arrived. Please, sit.
I remember not liking you.
No need. I'm not here to chat.
Fine by me. Then allow me to move on to the subject. How's your progress on the storm contingency plan the Foundation requested?
Enigma waves the question away impatiently.
Get to the point.
I had planned on some small talk, but I'll get right to it if you wish.
She leans back in her chair.
If you assume the position of Laplace's next director, I can promise that the Foundation will not significantly interfere with the LSCC's
Not
regular
significantly,
operations.
huh?
On the condition I obey your every word.
Quite the opposite. Everything will be in your hands to do with as you see fit.
Then I would choose to keep things the way they are. And there are plenty of more outstanding, more rational members who could take on the responsibility. Take Ulrich, the leader of the Storm Research Group, for example.
Well, they want a
Or
human,
Pointer.
right?
She did remarkable work on developing the teleport disc, among any number of others.
I want to put a human like you
Mr. Adler,
in charge.
I'm afraid you've missed a crucial point. Although committee member Irenai is the one pushing for the Storm personnel reform, appointing you as the director of Laplace is not his intention.
It's yours, isn't it, Madam Constantine?
You see, a keen mind is a key prerequisite to becoming director. The core of the issue isn't how the Foundation presents its final decision to the outside world, but who we present. And what we need is a human.
It's just a whole lot of politics
stable,
behind the scenes.
Persuasive, uncontroversial human.
Uncontroversial.
When all is said and done, the Foundation's objective remains the same. We only wish to do all we can to brave the storm. In this regard, you are the best choice, Mr. Adler.
Your best choice was forced to retire in the Timekeeper's suitcase.
Yes. Madame Lucy has certainly been enjoying a comfortable vacation.
Yeah, she's been doing quite well in the suitcase. Maintaining her smile, Constantine steers the conversation in another direction.
But let's not dwell on that. There's something else I wanted to tell you. Something interesting. To be kept to yourself for the time being, of course. It's a research topic we haven't yet revealed to Laplace.
A new research topic.
As you're well aware, for many years we've been searching for a method to bring back those reversed in the storm.
Ooh.
Well, the Foundation has discovered a feasible theory. If we can inject a person's past memories into a suitable body, then we can restore those who were lost.
How?
All those years ago, a special candidate helped us in the first stages of this experiment.
What?
And now, we're finally starting to see results. To this end, we hope to acquire help from Laplace.
Okay, how would you insert the memories of a person? How would you get those memories in the first place? Like, you're saying it like there's a bunch of steps that are missed. If you ask me. So how would you get the past memories of a person? And what really means like a suitable body? Also, what does it have to do with Greta? Because she wasn't reversed. She just died. Is she mentioning Earth? I don't know what's up with Earth yet. I haven't played the Antarctica thing yet. I know she's important there.
Spit it out. Or have all those long-winded administrative tasks totally destroyed your ability to get to the point?
From my point of view, because I played like chapters like 8 in Sao Paulo and 9 in like a Panopticon prison, they're setting up Doris/Earth as someone very important. They've been hyping her up so much, but I haven't seen what is gonna happen with her.
You know something, don't you, Adler?
Everyone waits for Enigma to speak, but all they get is a room full of puzzled looks. No matter how much he despises Constantine's implications and methods, he knows that this is neither the time nor the place for sharing what he's learned. He cannot speak, hardened into a stone at the back of his throat. Were he to let it fall, the ripples would have sent... The ripples it sent through Laplace would be impossible to calm.
Before I act.
Right.
Some of the Foundation's committee
I'm trying to
members
piece what they're saying together in my mind.
Prospect of an impending arcane war. If this goes on, Laplace mustn't become a pawn in their war games, or a bargaining chip for their faction disputes. In short, we need to submit our pre-storm protocol as soon as possible.
Right.
Which means we need to figure out what the core of the toy box really is. No, whatever it is, we need to crack it open as soon as possible.
Okay, so you're in a hurry.
If we hurry, we still have a chance to convince the talking heads at the Foundation to leave us be.
Each researcher wears a different expression.
Huh! Enigma, are you actually begging right now? Quick, has the storm stopped? Has hell frozen over?
Whatever. Just give me an answer.
Perfluid swirls violently in the tank, then slowly it settles.
All right.
All right.
It seems there'll be no solving our differences in the short term. So, I have a proposal. We submit 2 reports, and let the reviewers decide.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, we're back in the toy box once again. Enigma's exploration has taken him to a beach. Interesting. Waves roll in, foaming at the shore. He looks down at the swirling water. Huh?
From a visual estimate, the perfect language covers everything in a 5-kilometer radius.
Perfect
with the
language.
tower as its center. On the beach outside this 5-kilometer area, the environment continues to exhibit signs of language disorder, a new type of storm syndrome.
Language disorder is
It
a type of
deconstructs
storm
words into
syndrome.
phonemes, the building blocks of sound, and uses them as the building blocks of matter. A handful of seawater contains...
So everything here is
1,
built
2,
from
3,
language.
4, roughly 20 phonemes. Though clearly the phonemes themselves don't carry any meaning, they do leave room to construct one.
The waves whirl, causing phonemes to crash and ring against one another.
The waves create a chiming sound, like bells. This seawater holds enough phonemes such that they may organize into morphemes, the smallest units of meaning.
You say meaning could emerge?
Monkeys may have an easier time putting Shakespeare together here than writing it on typewriters.
Yeah. A genetic sea breeze brushes Enigma's cheek and carries his rhyme mutterings to the waves critters. Waves break against the shore again. The wind shifts.
It seems the wind strips even the quietest utterances into the smallest units of sound.
He casts his hearing like a net, carefully sifting out bare phonemes and weaving them back into meaning.
Perhaps these symptoms can be understood as a language microscope, or maybe a scalpel. The environment dissolves and dissects every spoken word, leaving only its phonetic fragments behind. To use language is to quickly combine these pieces into specific sequences to create a meaningful utterance. Thus, one could view this entire environment as a simulation of language use.
That's what the toy box is. How to use language.
Labial plosive. Diphthong. Mid-central vowel. Nasal. The phonemes of poem.
Poem.
Huh. I see. It's encryption and decryption. Hardly foreign territory for me.
Enigma crouches down, pulls a small glass vial from his pocket and fills it to the 2/3 mark with seawater. Seals the vial and shakes it. The liquid inside is crystal clear.
It still appears like normal seawater in this container. Let's see if X has any suitable equipment to analyze its composition when I get back. I wonder, if I bring this vial of seawater to the tower, will its composition change?
What? Help? Piece 1. The net catches a few strange symbols. Toybox locals. We're asking... Was Ulrich wondering if they exist? Are they real? Enigma watches as they come running straight towards him. Critter? As they draw closer, the phonemes reassemble into words.
This language deconstruction phenomenon seems to have a limited range. Just now, the limit was around 2 meters.
He quickly jots the new findings on the back of his hand. The locals shouting robs him of any chance to ponder further. It's like, yeah, what are you talking about? Just help. Interesting. That is such a weird place, this toy box. Saying it's made up of language. Trembling colors surround him. No matter which way he steps, they swarm back in an instant. He tries to convince himself they're nothing but cold... What is that? Data. Not real
Predator
people.
attacks are common in the toy box. Go find the fellow with the glass tank for a head. I need to get to that tower.
The way they speak is so silly. Pieces refuse to take no for an answer. Their reality has made a choice. Made a choice for them. Keep pushing. Inigo glances down at his timer. 10 hours in the toy box already.
If I waste time on things like this, I won't make any progress on the tower's function before the simulated storm hits.
The simulated storm.
I need to finish the pre-storm protocol before Ulrich does.
Oh my god.
All the damn
The
pleading.
runs here
What is this, a time loop?
end with a storm. I think there was like a limit like that. I played it a few times. I need to play more of it. When needs collide, the result is either a standoff or a concession. Lately, Enigma has been favoring the latter. There's not a trace of simulation in the panic on their faces. Not even Laplace's most advanced equipment could reproduce terror so faithfully. So are you accepting that they may be real in some way?
Leads the way.
They have existence? They cheer and quickly clear a path towards the reef. On the other side, the emergency comes into view. A pack of critters closing in. Alright.
We begin with white.
I love my knight so much.
His trumpets.
I love him. He just destroys everything immediately. Gotta love it.
Day hath come.
A minor incident. Let's continue the journey.
Can't even hear the music. Because knight defeats everyone. Critters screech. Just you wait. Doesn't take much before the critters flee shrieking. Even without understanding their language and with parts of it reduced to incomprehensible noise, their movements convey their fury just fine. Oh. What's happening there? What? Who was that? Oh, there you are.
Thank you for lending us a hand.
Hoffman?
You again.
Oh my god. How traumatic must it be to see his sister like this recreated somehow? As he approaches the trapped survivor, Enigma's eyes fall on... Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my god. A simulation of someone he knew better than anyone, built from Greta Hoffman's memory data. How do we have the memory data? Not sure if I know this. Maybe I'm supposed to just accept that.
I should have known. This is the only way to the tower.
There's a simulated version of Greta here. He doesn't want to accept that that might be a real person. None of this is real, just an absurd coincidence generated by the toy box's logic. And Constance was her name, maybe. I forget. Mentioned something about using the memories of a person to recreate them, restore them to who they were before. Is it possible that this is like... If it has Greta's memories, is it her? Oh... We're hitting a very existential question here now, huh? That's what this is gonna be, huh? It's gonna be super existential. Like, is that her, really? Or not? If it's a simulated copy of her. Again, immediately reminds me of Clair Obscura. I gotta reference Clair Obscura as well. Because it's kind of a similar dilemma?
I saw you on my previous expeditions.
Oh, you're from the outside. This world is constantly resetting, so I'm afraid I cannot recall our previous encounters.
Oh my god, it's resetting, but you're still you, and you know that? But...
The last time I saw you, you were also on your way to explore the depths of the toy box. Is that the case this time as well? I built a tower there, in the depths, but nothing has changed.
She put Theseus' situation here. I mean, that can be applied to just all of us as well, as we keep learning new things and we forget old things. Are we the same person that we were like 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago? Are we the same people as we were then? That is quite interesting.
I'm no closer to finding out how to stop the storm in here. Listen to me. This is all a simulation, designed to help us find a solution to the storm. No matter what you do, everything will eventually reset to its original state. Nothing will change. You don't have to waste your time like this. You've already made this journey before.
Does she keep trying to reach the tower as well?
And meaningless.
Hoffman studies the enigma calmly. He's standing right in front of her, blocking the road ahead.
I appreciate your concern. It appears this isn't the first time you've observed our actions. And I'm glad I was able to help you come to your conclusions. However, everything you've said pertains to your business as an outsider. From your point of view, perhaps your claims are correct. But I'll only know if your advice is meaningful to me once I get there myself. When I see that tower with my own eyes. In any case, I won't be the last to visit it. Perhaps whatever I leave behind will help those who come after.
For those who come after.
Like I've helped you.
Claire Obscura. Immediately makes me think of it.
Besides, if you've already
He did leave
concluded that
behind
this is
something to help us, the
why
Hoffman
did you
not.
return?
Leaving the question to hang in the air, Hoffman brushes past Enigma and follows the road behind him. Enigma doesn't move. The timer ticks on, converting precious time into numbers. A moment later, he sets off down the same road. Oh my god, this is gonna get so heavy. It started off heavy with the first part. Then it's just gonna get more complicated and more heavy, and more existential as it keeps going on. Oh my lord. Always but a riddle. In the old days, carried the scent of mint. The music here is also good. This is another music that I'm gonna add to the playlist for the home menu. Once I buy it from the shop. Oh boy. Hoffman family home. We're doing a flashback?
I'm heading out.
We're doing a flashback, I think.
You can heat up the leftovers in the fridge for lunch. Did you hear that, Adler?
What's the appeal of the Mountaineering Club anyway?
Mountaineering Club.
At this point, even the neighbors are saying, looking for Greta? She's probably gone mountain climbing.
Looking for Greta? She's probably up the fucking mountain. Or in the fucking river. The young woman at the door has already laced up her shoes. She stamps her feet on the mat. She shoulders her hiking pack and glances back at her brother as she rises.
Would you like to come?
Love the style here, the way it's presented. Look at how young she is.
Climb, before we'd even made it back, you said you'd never participate in any weekend sports events ever again.
It's kind of like paper figures. It's like paper cranes.
Chess, swimming, or doing those.
Yeah, she's so young here. My god.
They're all worthy pastimes. There's no.
She doesn't look half dead. Like the two of the Hoffmans, they both, as they're older, they just look so tired.
Sure.
Both of them.
By the way, I need your help with something.
And they're so young and innocent here. Greta tosses him a set of keys. He catches them, his eyes never leaving the crossword in his newspaper. We're doing the crossword again.
What are you poring over now?
Crossword.
Planning to lock up Papa's cigarette cabinet behind a code
A lot of
again?
crossword imagery.
That was just a visionary cipher.
Oh, he was yeah, he was like good with ciphers and stuff. And I think she was as
Anyway,
well.
if you have the time, could you mow the lawn in the back garden? It would make Mama and Papa happy. And you know, I've never asked, what's got you so dead set on Laplace? There are plenty of outstanding research facilities to choose from. Why them?
Because I believe we share the same ideals.
The seriousness in his tone makes her pause. Her hand lingers over the doorknob.
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe.
We're doing that again.
Because every puzzle has a solution.
Every puzzle has a solution. Oh, that's why you say
like
it.
a crossword. If you follow the clues, you'll arrive at an answer. The only answer. an established theory.
Okay, okay.
It's simple, clear, rational.
Rational.
Codes simply rearrange symbols according to a set of rules. Identify these rules, and you can decipher it. If we don't have an answer, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but rather that we haven't discovered it yet. I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. Pointless confidence, yeah. Greta nods and opens the door with a smile. Oh.
I see. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll receive an invitation from them soon enough. I've asked around. They all said age is no matter, nor whether or not you are an arcanist. Laplace opens its doors to geniuses. That's the only requirement. Won't be any trouble for you, Bruderherz.
Dear brother. God damn it! Crouches and sets the flowers down before the headstone. They join other bouquets. White chrysanthemum now spills over the edge of the stone and onto the grass.
Many people remember you. Even Musée 3's toy box has a chunk of data, still diligently simulating your stubbornness. But I'm sure you don't want to hear me prattle on about the past.
Whether to convince himself or to push something away, Enigma searches his cluttered thoughts for something else to say.
The tower in
That
the
rhymed.
toy box. The Tower of Babel we used to solve the language disorder.
Oh!
It isn't the final solution.
It took me too long to realize that when they say the tower in the toy box, they mean the Tower of Babel, the Tower of Babylon. Because of the story that when they were building it, God got angry. And it's like, oh, fuck you, you speak different languages now. Why did it take me so long? Maybe they said it before and I forgot. But like, yeah. It's the fucking Tower of Babel story. That took me a while.
People are able to use verbal communication to understand each other again. Unprecedented, I know.
That is so funny.
But this has come at a cost. The piece's cognitive processes have all unified under the same model.
Simulations are
Unanimous
interesting.
agreement, unanimous objection. Can this even be considered communication?
I don't know, maybe they get along well. He's been staring at the engraved letters for so long that they've started to look strange. It's like this is all some sort of dream.
Ulrich and I each set off on our own expeditions. But in the end, we both decided to destroy the tower and take its core.
Are you sure?
So, now we have a new problem to solve. The core has a combination lock.
Oh shit.
And I can't make heads or tails of it.
Can't decipher it? Weren't you a cryptographer? The headstone offers only silence. That doesn't stop Enigma from working out what Greta's response may have been.
I know. You wouldn't understand. This is supposed to be my specialty.
It is.
Finding clues, cracking codes. All it takes for me is time.
But you need to get to the center
my mind's
every
gone
time.
rusty. Even my own thoughts have become unreliable. I haven't done any research of my own in a long time. Oh no.
Yeah, you're just a director now, huh?
And endless paperwork.
Less of a scientist and more of a
Trivial,
politician, huh?
inconsequential matters have absorbed my every waking moment, grinding the old gears in my head to a halt.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
I can almost hear them creaking when I try to get them turning again. Perhaps I've lost the talent I once had.
Man. And also with a bitter smile.
Maybe one day soon, I'll be using one of X's inventions. Even his simplest robots couldn't do any worse than me.
That fucking box in the last event that Warren's butterfly was using. The white chrysanthemum whisper in the drifting wind, and he falls silent.
Oh, Mr. Enigma.
Marcus! I don't know what Marcus is doing after the
Here
events.
too.
of the main story. Isn't she just in the Foundation? Turns towards the voice. Greta's mentee stands behind him.
I have a meeting with the
Mentee.
Foundation. This was on the way.
Mentor, mentee. Interesting.
You're here to see her again.
I don't know if I've heard that
Yes,
word
I
before.
brought some new manuscripts for her to see. These manuscripts, I'm going to submit them to the Daydream Post. But I'm not sure whether I'll be rejected again.
Are you a writer as well? I
used
need
a
you to
different
meet
recording
Recoleta.
technique this time,
I need you to
based
meet
on
with
the feedback
Recoleta.
Madame Hoffman gave me once.
I think you'll be best
So,
friends.
I wanted to show them to her before I got an answer from the
Recoleta is
magazine.
just gonna tell you about her latest
I
novel.
hope she can see that I finally figured out what to do with my limitless reading. Instead of focusing on how much I can read, I've decided to focus on the specific truths I can glean from them. To record the story of the storm.
Enigma steps aside. Marcus lays the flowers on top of the documents and sets them both before the headstone.
Without betraying my own principles or Madame Hoffman's teachings, I've managed to find a recording technique that can realize my dream. Of course, it's definitely lacking in a lot of ways.
Marcus manages to say what she means, though not without stumbling over herself. She's so me. She doesn't know Enigma well. Greta was the lone thread that connected them.
Actually, Mr. Enigma, I never thought you'd come here. Oh, I don't mean that as a criticism. I only
There
mean
was like a few months ago
understand how you were
the
feeling.
100 free pulls
But I suppose now
where you
you're
can select
here,
a character,
you
and I
found an
selected
answer to that
Marcus
question?
because I didn't have her, and I managed to get like 2 copies of her. Marcus chooses her words with care.
Not yet.
Why did you say I was saying other stuff? Did you find an answer to that question?
But staying like this isn't going to help me think either.
Well, reading takes time, and so does seeking proof.
Perhaps. You probably have a lot to say to her. I'll get out of your way.
Enigma reaches into his pocket and feels the cold metal tube in his palm. He rummages in the other. Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Mr. Enigma?
Uh-oh, not the metal tube.
Nothing. Here.
Marcus opens her hand. Enigma drops something into them and turns to leave. Oh, candies. She knows these candies well. Similar ones could always be found in her mentor's pockets. The sharp cold scent makes her blink.
Oh, mints.
Oh man. Their tense, fruitless meeting finally ends. Enigma stands in the busy hall of Drift. Staff members rush past without noticing him, arms full of files, each load heavier than the last.
Talk about using a sledgehammer to crack a nut.
I mean,
What a
you have
meaningless
nothing
waste
else?
of resources.
Beep beep. The communicator rings just in time, cutting off his lingering contempt for the meeting he'd suffered through just half an hour ago.
Adler, if you aren't dealing with anything urgent, please return to the Place as soon as possible.
Oh, was he in the Foundation for a meeting?
What happened?
We've made some new discoveries regarding the tower's core.
Oh boy.
It changes when observed. We need to come up with
We're
a new
doing
plan.
quantum theory, quantum theories. We were talking about string theory now. String theory. Now we're doing the theory that, like, you know, light changes when whether you observe it or not. Like some quantum particles on a quantum level. Like, I cannot explain it very well, but it's such a popular theory. Because of the, like, what do we call it, slit screen, like, experiment. It's like light behaves like a particle. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at quantum theory. Like, it is a quantum theory. It's difficult. Like, it behaves differently whether it's observed or not. Beginner's Guide to Ciphers. The Veneer cipher can be seen as an upgrade to the Caesar cipher. Okay. I'm not reading this because I think it's just extra information. Adler Ulrich X Richard Dawkins. Writing a book is sometimes akin to having a conversation with yourself. Sequel. After that, the storm brought the world to the 1990s. That's after Chapter 7. Mrs. Oath readily accepted treatment. Miss Kakania has been traveling the world striving to change it. She quickly adapted to the new era and read many books. Okay. After the Vienna incident, Mr. Semmelweis became a vampire. So yeah, Semmelweis' story is like, it cannot... It's such an out-note thing. It's like, oh, by the way, she became a vampire. Like, it's hard for me to piece together her story of when she wasn't or was a vampire. This game is a massive surprise to everyone, but it also fascinated me, like reaching the payoff for a story's foreshadowing. After making many sincere requests, I got permission to read the beginning of her story. If I were to retell the whole story here, this book would become 3 times thicker. I'd like to thank my mentor, Madame Hoffman, for showing me how to keep things concise in situations like this. The world has traveled to 1920, but the war has not ended. It all feels like a continuation of that chaotic day. I heard Miss Kakania was dejected the whole day, but she quickly returned to her mission from the Field Agent Administration. Even after crossing 2 eras, her tenacious spirit has not dampened. I want to see Kakania in the main story again. She's like my favorite character. I guess this is something that Marcus wrote down. Okay, flowing memories. World shifts under observation. Memories are but echoes in a glass tank. Flowing memories, okay. They're gonna probably talk about that quantum experiment in a way that they can explain it much better than I could.
As you can see, this is the toy box's core.
You got this is the core. Core is contained within a metallic frame. At its center, something between a cloud of fog and a jellyfish envelops matter and symbols too strange to name.
After running it through some preliminary tests, we discovered its inner contents don't match up with any known arcane material.
That looks so
Our
interesting.
next step would be to record and analyze its center. But there's a problem. The matter and symbols floating in the core seem to change their state every time we observe it.
Okay, quantum theory stuff. Without warning, the interior shifts again. 2 forms slowly emerge from the fog.
Are those gears?
I think it looks more like the black and white grid of a crossword puzzle.
You said crossword again. You keep saying
Adler,
that.
Your observation right now, the observation of a cryptographer with very distinct interests and inclinations, has become a new influencing factor on the core.
Oh, it changes according to whoever is observing it specifically, not just the act of observing. Who does it matters as well. Curious?
I understand. Under these circumstances,
it depends on the way of
analyzing
thinking.
its contents is pointless.
It changes according to whoever is observing it.
Precisely. But the problems don't stop there.
Ulrich gestures towards the toy box on the table.
Within the 3-hour period after the core's removal, the environment in the toy box descended into chaos.
Oh no.
Understandably so.
Oh no, put it back.
The core has an unmeasurable quality. It stood to reason that the same quality extended to the toy box.
Hisabeth and I entered the box to verify this theory.
Without
With its
the
stabilizing
core?
core gone, the environment in the toy box has also become affected by
That sounds
its
dangerous to
observers.
go in there without the core.
In fact, we found the level of chaos is positively correlated to the number of observers.
Right. So it depends on the observer.
Observer effect. Changing environment.
Familiar, isn't it? Our current situation seems to share many qualities with artificial somnambulism. Hisabeth has gone to get reinforcements. Right on time.
Who's the reinforcements? Just as Pointer had estimated, Elizabeth leads Mesmer Jr. Okay, if you need someone who knows artificial somnambulism, I guess it's her. Elizabeth steps back. Mesmer Jr. approaches the toy box. She leans over, peering down at the small, almost real world inside. Textbook zoo hypothesis.
I'm sorry, but this isn't the same as artificial somnambulism.
I mean, it's not the same. After a long pause, she delivers her verdict.
I don't come to this conclusion arbitrarily. I've been paying attention to your experiments on this toy box.
Okay.
Look.
What is it?
In your toy box, there's still a vending machine at the entrance to the Laplace laboratories.
What?
It's true, but out here, that vending machine was removed 2 days ago.
So?
Artificial somnambulism creates images based on subconscious memory. It's blurry and malleable. Even with our guidance, memories can still lie to you. That's why we use it primarily for psychotherapy, not simulations for experiments. It's likely this toy box is operating on a set formula based on the environmental conditions that were initially loaded, making it unable to generate things not included in its original dataset.
Alright, so it doesn't have any of the
Although your
changes from the real
observations have
world.
turned into a chaotic mess for the time being, it has no inherent ability to change to reflect the real world.
Alright.
That is to say, the data in the toy box is from a static point in the past. If you don't update it, the vending machine will stay.
Okay.
It's this
Put
lag
the
in
vending
data
machine
that
back.
gives
What the
it
hell are you doing?
stability.
Put it back.
That's the best I can offer.
No, your conclusion was very valuable. So it's clear, if we want to progress, there's only one way left.
And what is
Return
it?
the core to the tower and let the toy box restabilize.
Right.
Then reset it to stop this entropy and return it to its original state.
Eric Gorgon, why do you have snakes?
You mean we regenerate the outer layer of the core to create a combination lock that can easily be analyzed?
Correct. Considering the chaos in the toy box, this mission should fall to you and Ulrich.
The best bet is to analyze the
You
puzzle
two
inside
are
the
the
toy
most
box.
familiar with its environment.
Because when you take out the core, it just changes constantly. They're doing these dramatic... Oh my god. Perform any interaction to continue. I've put the auto on. They're doing these dramatic transitions in this event. That's crazy. The auto-familiar field of grass appears once more.
Why is our starting point always set here?
I mean, it has to be just one starting point, I guess.
It seems the toy box is more stable than we expected. The topography hasn't changed at all, although we have lost line of sight to the tower.
If I go play the Pre-Storm Protocol right now, would I get to the tower? Ulrich looks to the horizon. The tower spire, once faintly visible, is now swallowed by the clouds.
We've already located the tower.
Through a device, Elizabeth's slightly distorted voice brings them their second piece of good news.
Although there have been some slight changes, it still remains northeast of where you are.
Okay.
Just go ahead. We'll sync with your current position and route.
Oh, but can we assume that syncing our data out here won't trigger the observer effect?
Let's go.
Enigma. Confirming the core safe sound the container to
Please
show
record
us.
the time intervals between the toy box's environmental changes.
Data's already been synced.
I was just thinking about how it's a lot of quantum theory. Two researchers wordlessly move northeast. Seems they have both. Tacitly chosen silence as their safest option. Okay, they're walking around in silence. For a while, the communicator is the only thing making sound.
The data is starting to fluctuate.
I was gonna say how his name is Enigma. I was thinking about there's a lot of quantum theory stuff here. And it reminds me of the Epica song called Quantum Enigma, which is about that experiment that I was talking about, where like light can act as like a particle or like a... what was it? What was the word? It's like particle or like a... not a beam, but something like it. it can change its properties depending on whether it's observed or not. And like it was called the quantum enigma. His name is Enigma.
The observer effect will most likely begin manifesting.
The observer effect.
Prepare yourselves.
They halt. A bubble-like barrier drifts across the plane.
Oh, this is like a development on the Rorschach then.
Uh-oh.
I can hardly wait to see what scenes might appear.
Are you sure? This sounds bad. It sounds like it's breaking.
How did we end up here?
How? In the blink of an eye, the plane is gone, and they find themselves at the edge of a lake.
Environmental changes took 15 minutes this time. No change in the direction of the tower. Sure looks like a nice fishing spot you've ended up in.
You don't have time to fish, though.
As if we didn't have enough problems. A lake?
A fucking lake?
What? Do we have to row a boat now?
I have no particular fondness for natural environments. I think this one's on you, Adler.
I love Ulrich's
Good
voice.
To see you finally
Both of their
grasp
voices
the
are so
most
good.
important skill of social interaction. Shifting blame. The last time I visited a lake was before I joined Laplace. Admit it, Ulrich. You're curious about them.
Oh my god. What is happening? Just a lot of glitching. The argument is cut short, like a television channel switched off, they're plunged into complete darkness.
Space is becoming more volatile. The toy box is losing control.
It's not recovered well enough
the communicator's still working.
from like the core being removed. Enigma feels around inside his backpack and pulls out the core. Oh! You mean that he didn't put it back? It's warped violently
Which
inside the
direction
frame.
is the tower?
It's moved. Current position unclear.
Why do you need to take this out?
There's no easy way ahead for now.
Curious.
So we'll make a temporary stop here. Check the position again after the next cycle of environmental changes.
Wait, Adler.
Yeah? The darkness has sharpened their hearing. There's a rustling closing in from all sides.
Looks like we'll have to deal with this first.
Gonna deal with a bunch of enemies in the darkness? That's crazy. Why did you not put the core back? I'm not following exactly what their plan is with this. It's hard to follow.
We begin with white.
His trumpets sound.
Okay, well, get them. What the hell are these enemies? What the hell is this? It's like a cipher. Wow. Okay, Lucy, calm down.
All the more shadows to play with now.
Oh boy.
You all right? We've got the data.
No.
The tower's new location.
We're not good.
It's extremely close to your position. Wait, that's not right. It's on your position.
Sorry? Did we get teleported in the tower? The projector fast forwards again, tossing them into the next frame. Oh, that's the tower. Nice.
Yes, we're under the tower.
Under?
That certainly saved us some effort.
Well, that's nice.
If the toy box's environment is affected by its observer's thoughts, then did we arrive here so quickly because our goals completely aligned with one another?
Nice.
Silo, a wish granter and psychoanalysis machine all wrapped into one.
Sure.
This would work wonders for my survey on arcane skills.
Okay.
Right. Let's get the core into the tower and prepare our next steps.
Okay, go in. Just as they reach for the tower door, a shrill cry splits the air. Ah! Bird? A raven? Ludwig? It took the container.
Ludwig? Why is he still here?
What's up with Ludwig?
Verdammt! X, can you follow Ludwig's trail?
What's up with Ludwig, huh?
He's made
I
off
think
with
I'm
the core.
missing information.
Not a problem. We've got his arcane fluctuations on record. Just hold for a moment.
The communicator hisses with static. A few seconds later, the answer comes through.
The tracking data's been interrupted. We lost him after about 50 meters of flight.
What the
Mr.
hell?
Ludwig has left. Or more specifically, disappeared.
What's up with Ludwig?
This is residual data. A system error.
System error?
If you interrupt, evacuate as quickly as possible.
Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Enigma ignores his pleas, which are now reduced to static. Jaw clenched, he pushes hard against the tower door. It doesn't budge. What the hell is Ludwig doing?
Force restart.
What? A metal object lies on the ground, in a spot he hadn't noticed before.
She really came all the way here.
Oh. He reaches for it without thinking.
Researcher Adler.
What?
They've issued the Force Quit alert. No matter what you see, don't approach it. We have to avoid interfering with the data.
Uh-huh.
But...
Ulrich grabs Enigma by the collar, yanking him off balance. The mystery of the badge goes unsolved. Their bodies begin to disintegrate into pixels. Oh my lord. Finally he is pulled from the space. The tower collapses into a cone of light and disappears. Wow, okay. That was crazy. What just happened? What the hell just happened? Oh boy, floating memories. There's a bunch of fights you can do here. Hard mode unlocks in 5 days. This is a mission, yeah. Complete chapter 7. Okay, well, let's see how long this is exactly. 11? Arduous. It's not 11 chapters long, is it? Is it 11? Because I don't have that much time to finish all of it, but I don't think it's like gonna be 11, right? Because I did 7 of them right now. Let's just keep going for now. If it's like 11 chapters, maybe I can try and finish it all in one go, although I'm kind of running low on time. No, I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do it.
Mountain climbing again?
I don't think it's gonna happen
Where are you
today.
heading this time? Watzmann? Nebelhorn?
Spain, actually, to the tallest peak in the Pyrenees, Aneto.
I might have to lock in and try and finish it as fast as possible.
You just
If it's
finished the
11
field
chapters
mission.
long.
Shouldn't you take more than a day to recover?
I was only helping them establish an organizational system for the Arcanist database in Morocco, and I got plenty of sleep on the plane.
We have
What
another
about you?
memory here.
Another late night of research by the looks of it? I've heard the people at Laplace are night owls too. You should fit right in with their schedule.
The all-nighter has left Adler looking a little worn. His eyes are as bright as ever.
A genius's best thoughts always come at night. An overly poetic sentiment, to be sure. But I see it as a rational conclusion based on experience.
Remember?
I know, mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn. Because it's 3:20 right now. I have like 40 minutes until I have to start work. Can I do this in 40 minutes?
You look like you still have something to say.
I hope.
This month, it is setting up an Arcanist registry. Last month, it was mediating an Arcanist dispute, cleaning up after the Foundation's mess.
Arcanist registry sounds
I don't
bad.
think we need more examples. Greta, you're working like Mama sweeping the damn dust behind the door. She sweeps and sweeps, day after day, year after year, to abate a problem that could be solved by simply closing the window.
I know you aren't happy with always having to pick up after her in secret, but you shouldn't let Mama know that. But tell me, Bruderherz, do you think we should close the window forever?
Interesting.
No, what I meant was...
Greta waves her hand.
I never did properly tell you why I joined the Foundation. You're right. Field investigator work is as you say. But there are complicated procedures to follow. The actual situations are so simple, it hardly takes a genius to figure them out. Most of the difficulty comes from dealing with officials. It's entirely up to them whether they drop the red tape and empty rhetoric or raise their walls higher. And And from a utilitarian standpoint, it's not a rational choice. After all, the promotion prospects are very limited.
Then why do you insist on doing it?
The stubborn confusion in his voice means this won't be a brief chat. She glances at the clock on the wall, hesitates, then shifts the weight of her backpack.
Adler, have you heard of Mount Godwin Austin? They call it K2.
K2?
The second highest mountain, after Mount Everest.
Okay.
That's right. I like the name K2. Just a letter and a number. It's direct, bare, concise, unembellished. It perfectly captures the image of a brutal peak. That mountain has a higher death rate among climbers than that of the world's highest peak.
Oh.
Once you choose to climb it, you've already put your life in the harsh hands of nature.
Oh, that's rough.
Even among mountaineering clubs, amidst the praise for your determination, I trust the majority of people would still exclaim, "Do you have a death wish?"
I don't follow.
The view from the peak of K2, it's different from yours, from the University of Göttingen, or from any other place in the world. That's what those people with a death wish are trying to obtain. Of course, most Foundation field investigators don't face such extreme conditions. I don't understand Arcanum. I don't understand the Arcanists it creates either. But these things are deeply rooted in our world. The Foundation is a great fulcrum, a window, a place to observe, and to participate. Even if I wanted to, there's no avoiding dealing with all kinds of Arcanists and Arcanum. They hide, tucked away among the many interwoven branches of bureaucracy. This is a view gained only by joining the Foundation. Each Arcanist becomes a new case study, because no matter how bizarre the phenomenon, once it is systematically documented and analyzed, it always falls into a chain of logic.
She's trying to understand
Adler,
Arcanists as a
why are
human.
you looking for a unified theory?
To make the world concise, summarizable.
Summarizable.
It must be noble and reliable to be suitable for life.
Do you think society can also have such a theory?
It's kind of hard.
Something that can integrate all
Kind of
this
hard to
disordered,
force
chaotic
people into boxes, huh?
fragmentation and allow Arcanists and Arcanum to find a place among rationality? I believe that's what I'm doing now. I see these endless missions as brute force exhaustive research, like foolishly trying to count every grain of sand on a beach. Once complete, it will give a full view of both humans and Arcanists, founded in rationality and worthy of trust.
I don't know.
You could call it Hoffman idealism.
Hoffman
It
idealism.
certainly seems to be in both our blood.
I don't know.
through
It's
the
kind of
hands.
weird to talk about humans and Arcanists
Isn't
like
it
this.
by time you left?
This was a weird way to look at things. Greta pays no mind to her brother's embarrassed huff. Something else has occurred to her.
I heard Laplace is experimenting on arcane skill fusion these days. They plan to distribute equipment infused with the power of incantations to us investigators.
I'm not going to put my faith in some inexplicable magic weapon.
I expected you'd say as much. Then this might be more your speed. It's a Luger pistol, a regular
Oh,
firearm able
don't
to
give
be
him a
disassembled
gun.
and reassembled as you see fit.
A pistol?
She's just giving him a gun.
I also have one. It's a Foundation-issued pistol for field investigations. I'd say I already have a solid eye for it.
She has a gun.
Greta, what kinds of missions are you going on that require guns?
While extreme circumstances are rare, they are bound to happen eventually. In those cases, it doesn't hurt to have a gun. That goes for both of us.
She settles her back on her shoulders. The half-open door swings wide. Monarch's sunlight spills over her.
I'm heading out now.
She looks ready to dissolve into it. Oh boy.
Time waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually. For every mountain in the world, there will always be someone who seeks to climb it.
Yeah. God damn it. They're so sudden, the transitions. God damn it. He pounds his fist against the door. It doesn't move. A door he knows well. A door he has always wanted to open. A door he had once opened. A door that opens only for geniuses. Oh. Wow. He snaps back to reality. Oops, here goes gravity. Stares at his colleagues in the Laplace meeting room bore into him.
You've been out of sorts during our recent meetings, Adler. You should get more sleep.
Oh my god.
Sleep is a vital function for humans.
Okay, man.
Thank you for your considerable insights into human nature. But that's quite enough. Now to our current situation. We need to figure out our next steps.
The conversation resumes and the geniuses leave behind the trivial matter of sleep.
Ludwig's reappearance has introduced a serious problem.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with Ludwig? Why is he acting like that?
In our hands. Our crossword puzzle has been torn to shreds, and we have no leads to speak of. Even the most skilled cryptographer can't reverse engineer a key out of thin air.
Seems like an easy fix to me. I say we take apart the toy box.
I don't know.
Ludwig and the core are both in there, right? So take it apart. Let all its elements reset to their original states individually, then it'll be a breeze to analyze.
That's too reckless, researcher Medicine Pocket. Dismantling the toy box might cause significant data loss. Or possibly even destroy the toy box itself. Then we'll be without any research subject at all.
Well, sitting here overthinking everything isn't gonna produce any results either.
Just reset it. We can continue with our original plan.
Limber cuts in, stopping the argument before it starts.
The toy box remains unstable. If we reset it in its current condition, there's no telling whether we'll return everything to its original state, or just cause even more chaos.
Ludwig's signal is still near the tower. We'd better come to a decision before he leaves.
No more hesitating. There's no use in waiting.
He wants to reset it and risk losing
since the
data.
is restored after each reset of the toy box, we can start by assuming that the mishap with Ludwig has been fixed. We start with a hypothesis, then we test it.
To be continued. Okay, I wonder, I have like half an hour. It took me like 10 minutes for this one. This was chapter 8. If I don't do this, it's 9, 10, 11. If it's 10 minutes for each, I might be able to finish in like half an hour. I wonder, it's kind of weird that it's 11. That's not a good... It's like a good 3-hour stream. Unfortunately, I started late.
After this reset,
if I had started a bit earlier, it wouldn't have been an issue.
That is to say, the fewer the people who enter the toy, it's best we only
the fewer
send
they
one
enter,
person.
the better.
I'll do you one better. Don't send anyone in and blow it to Kingdom Come.
Researcher Medicine Pocket.
Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes and keeps talking, unfazed by the warning in Ulrich's voice.
A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail. Consistently reproducing failed results follows the scientific method too, right?
I guess.
Seriously. None of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying we should send a single person in alone? You're totally
That's kind of crazy,
fine with
yeah.
that, huh? Leaving all those insane pieces and that psycho Raven for some unlucky bastard to deal with?
This doesn't happen often, but I have to say, I agree with Medicine Pocket.
Yeah.
Whoever
enters would be risking a lot. Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes again. X and Ulrich have clearly missed the point.
Ugh, what I was saying is that we shouldn't be wasting our brain power on this thing.
We also need to consider the pieces. They may just be data to us, but to them, this is their entire
Yeah, he's still
world.
considering the
We must
people
avoid
inside the
destroying it
simulation.
If we can.
Oh, my dear Ulrich, I'm moved to pieces. If only the real Storm shared your glowing sense of humanitarianism.
Pardon, can I interrupt for a second?
Elizabeth knocks on the table.
I have good news. I've tested the communicator's durability. Although the tower's effect grows stronger the closer you get, the unlucky person entering the box will be able to receive outside help up until they enter the tower.
Up until they enter the tower.
If we aren't giving up on that plan, that is.
That's great! But assigning 100 people to wash test tubes in a lab isn't gonna make the research go any faster. That's all that communicator's gonna give. A bunch of test tube washers.
Don't say that. If you gave me 10 research assistants who understood the Lane-Emden equation,
Whoa.
I'd be pleased no matter what.
I mean, what? What even is that? For once Enigma listens, he waits until Elizabeth is done before he speaks.
What I meant is that I will go.
You're a human, Adler. And at the end of the day, that toy box runs an arcanum.
Thank you for the reminder, Bottle Brain.
Enigma's tone is polite, but his expression is grim.
I'm certain you will all provide more help than test tube washing, like capturing arcane fluctuations and relaying the data through the communicator. Besides, I'm the cryptographer here. I doubt any one of you has undergone even a fraction of the cryptographic training required to reverse engineer a key from an as of yet unknown cipher.
Well, I certainly haven't, but I believe I understand now. You think Ulrich has a point too? Humanitarian care, no?
Where on earth did you get that impression?
Turns away, but his darkening expression doesn't escape Elizabeth's notice.
Alright. You're right. You didn't say that.
She shrugs and clears the way for Enigma. Perform any interaction to continue. Faint dizziness blurs Enigma's vision. Uh-oh. Oh boy, lake, toy box. Everything has changed. Frowning, Enigma pats his wet coat, sending little streams down into the moonlit water below. Is that an eye? Okay, that looks crazy. Look at this. Assuming that's indeed moonlight and water.
Whoa! Look at that ball of light in the sky. Huh! I'm starting to like this place.
I'm afraid that's this toy box's version of the moon.
That's crazy. Pulls himself upright against the knee-high silver lines and waits unsteadily towards the shore.
Hey, those fir trees over there look like snowflakes.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Alright. I just thought some talk on cock curves might lighten the topic.
Oh, the what? The what curves?
Can
Sorry?
anyone tell me how to mute this thing?
Enigma distances himself from the communicator as another wave of commotion erupts on the other end. A moment later, Ulrich's calm voice comes through.
Understood. Researcher Pointer and I will strictly control the other's input as requested.
Right. We guarantee we'll only bother you if it's essential.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll contact you if necessary.
Switches off the communicator, yet the surrounding noise persists.
Who's there?
Wait, what?
Mr. Enigma?
Marcus?
Didn't expect I'd run into you here, Miss Marcus.
Is that like a different Marcus then? That's just from the memories?
Are you reading?
It's not the real one. Points at the thin white cuboid in the piece's hand.
Yes, Mr. Enigma.
Marcus
I'm
in
reading a
quotations.
story. The quick brown fox
Wait.
jumps over the lazy dog.
Isn't that always... Isn't that the line that's always in like the loading screen? The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
That's the story? Ah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. It's about legends and people who write history. I haven't finished it yet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
She smiles shyly. What used to be a book has slowly shattered into a colorless, almost depthless shape.
Is there something I can help you with? Quick.
I'm looking
Quick.
for a tower. Do you know where it might be?
It seems a lot of people are looking for that tower.
Fox?
It might be on the other side of the forest.
Thank you.
Rough.
Miss Marcus, would you like to come with me?
She looks bewildered. The book finally loses the last of its depth and slides from her arms.
I'm waiting for someone.
Oh no.
I don't seem to remember who I'm waiting for. Brown.
Was she also looking for the tower?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Oh my god.
Forget it.
Enigma hesitates, then crouches to pick up the book for her, but it slips through his fingers like the moon's reflection slipping from cupped hands. He shakes his head and gives up. It's useless anyway.
I should go, Miss Marcus. Goodbye.
Strides away. Girl's voice follows after him.
Please, careful. There's a fox. Run in the forest. Lazy dog.
Thank you.
Oh my lord. Things are looking rough in the toy box. Following the piece's direction, Enigma squints into the distance. The White Tower's spire rises above a sea of treetops.
How wonderfully eye-catching. What is this? Tantalus's punishment?
Tantalus? I don't know this guy. Another figure emerges from the shadows of the trees.
Closer, don't any come.
Closer, don't any come?
Wait, you're...
Oh my god. Okay, put it on auto. He knows this researcher. The toy box is pulling from his buried memories.
It's me, a tiny, insignificant cryptographer. It's a pity we've never worked together.
The communicator rings again. Whether it's at the worst moment or the best one, he can't decide.
Adler, how bad is it?
Pretty bad. Sam cautiously reaches into his pocket. The metal tube is cold against his fingers.
Oh, fine. Just a piece who's gone mad.
Oh man. And we need to fight? Okay, sure.
Attention.
I'm just
Foreign
sending
objects on the
Knight
rails.
in there.
His trumpets sound.
I'm starting to think this is not gonna work out for today. I need to start work soon.
Judgment Day has come.
I need to start work.
Each move on the board is an attempt.
Okay then. Enigma looks up at the top of the tower. Feels like 1,000th time. It's faintly glowing. Raises the communicator.
We have a problem.
Yeah?
Even after all this walking, I haven't gotten any closer to the Tower of Babel. If anything, it appears to be going farther and farther away.
That seems bad, yeah. To be continued, and unfortunately I think it's better to not rush it. Because like I won't be able to enjoy the story that much if I try to rush it. I'm trying to piece everything together as I keep playing, but it's like 10 and 11, yeah. I think it's just 11 chapters. Because I'm looking at these and it just says 11. Hard mode is not unlocked yet. Okay. So you know what? I know it's just 2 chapters left, but like it didn't work out for me. If I started streaming earlier, maybe it would have been fine. Fortunately, I think I might leave it for the next time. So just the last 2 chapters. And you know what we're gonna do then? We're also gonna do this. I'm gonna do... When does it unlock? Clear stage, lap 14. Oh wait, is it like actually 14 then? Oh, it could be like a few more story chapters instead of fight chapters. Okay, well, in any case, it's probably gonna be... I'm gonna finish the event in next stream. And in the same stream, because I think it's very little left of that. I'll also do the story for Enigma here. It's probably gonna be super interesting. So that's the plan. I'm gonna be doing that next week. During the weekend, I might try this again. Hold on. So when I click here, it's not that one. In Wanderings, there's the Priest on Podco. I might try a few runs of this to see if I'm not missing anything. And like after we're done, I might do this for the next week. But like, yeah, we're gonna finish this next week. I'm gonna do my dailies now. But also, to summarize, we did do well with the pools as well. Enigma is here.
Take a seat as you like.
We managed to get Recoleta as well. And like, we did lose the 50-50 the first time, but that didn't stop us from getting Enigma. We also got a copy of Modir here, who I'm not gonna be using since I have other Beast of Latus characters, but it's still cool that I have her. But yeah. We might try to get a few more, like... few more pulls in for Enigma. See if we can get him. And like, that will be it. Okay. Thank you all for joining me today. Noir, thank you for spending time in the chat. Thank you for the follow, Dom and Erico as well. I'll come back next week. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be like at the same time as today. It's gonna be like an evening stream for me because it's a different work schedule next week. So I'll be doing this at night instead, because it just depends on when I'm working. And like during the weekend, I'm recording stuff for the YouTube channel. This VOD is gonna be uploaded on the VOD channel on YouTube, where I keep all of my VODs on Reverse 1999. I plan to keep streaming this game at least, while a lot of my other playthroughs I'm just gonna be recording and then uploading on YouTube in the normal channel, not the VOD channel. What does this do? The mood switch decryption feature. What? We've captured an encrypted signal. What did I just discover? Switch to backup frequency 1. What did I just unlock? Certain knobs are locked while inches are displayed. Can use the slider at the bottom to change the... Why did I just unlock a hidden thing? I was just clicking stuff. I can feel your emotions changing. You must have come across some intriguing visuals. What the hell is this? What is this? What? I cannot be bothered with this right now. Cannot be bothered with this. I need to go to work. That was weird. I'm gonna explore some of that next time I play. That was weird. Okay. Didn't know there was like an Easter egg or whatever there. Okay. I need to go to work soon. And I actually need to eat before that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.